Going live on a Sunday night. That's what us bus living single dudes do on a Sunday night. We go live because we got nothing better to do. Making some tea. And man, I've been all stuffed up this whole weekend. Feel fine, just a little stuffed up. But we got some stuff to talk about tonight. And I figure I'd jump on here and go live with my webcam and my internet. I don't know if the internet is working very good, but we're going to give it a shot. Hopefully it is. Seems like it's doing okay. Oh, this is going to be good tea. Hello. Is there anyone out there? Is there anyone out there in the universe tonight watching here at 10:30 on the West Coast? 3 hours later on the East. Oh, already making a difference. I got some exclusive news to share with you guys. So hopefully I can give you guys an update of what's going on. And say hello to everyone. Thomas, hello, what's up? The Common Bookworm, how you doing, man? Jamil, I think I got that right. Aloha, Bueller, awesome. Must be from Hawaii. Brian, hello, how you doing? Get the Key Comics, hello. Simon, what's up? I was just thinking about you today. Me and Bob were talking about you, buddy. I hope you're doing good. And I need to get with you. Let's see. Danny, hello. Descending Climax, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping in here. Life is good. What's up, Bueller, East Coast? Awesome, life is good. I love that. That's a good profile name, my friend. Ben, hello. Wayne, hello. How's it going? Okay, we got some people in here. Let's just kind of jump to the chase. If you've been following my Instagram and have been following what I've been talking about lately, my Whatnot Comics with Bueller Ninja Funk exclusive legitimately was lost. I actually didn't know for sure if it was going to come out or anything. I hadn't seen it since I never saw it. And the first image I saw was back in February, and I haven't seen any images of the exclusive since. And I didn't even know for sure if it was going to be made. And it showed up yesterday to my mom's house, and she goes, "Hey, there's a bunch of boxes here." I didn't have any tracking number. I didn't know if it was going to show up, and it showed up, so it does exist. The book does exist, and I want to show that to you right now. And this is the Ninja Funk Comics with Bueller exclusive comic that I did with Whatnot, and you can see on the back there, it's got the logo on there and everything. But yes, it does exist, and it's pretty cool. As you can see, it is an homage to Action Comics #1 with Superman. And that's my bus right there on the front. And that is me running away in the corner there. You can see that right there. Sorry, there's a little bit of glare. Let me turn this light down a little bit. I think that's a little too bright. And there, maybe that'll be a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, as you can see that right there, very cool cover. Ninja Funk. So let me tell you a little bit about this cover and what's been kind of going on. Like I said, it was lost. I didn't know for sure if it was going to come out. So when I was putting out the things on Instagram missing, I literally had no idea if it was going to show up or not. And I was almost ready to say, well, it's not going to happen. So, but Whatnot came through, and they published this book. And I want to tell you guys, and to be totally honest, Whatnot did this for me. They paid for everything on this book. I didn't have to pay a cent. They said, we want to do this for you. We're going to send you the books. You can sell them, and you can keep 100% of the profit. And I said, I couldn't pass them up. So that was honest. I didn't have to pay 1 cent. So all the money that goes from the sale from these books goes right back into my pocket for my travels on the Bueller bus. So let me kind of tell you what's going to go on with these books. I'm going to sell them on Whatnot. I think that's the least I could do since they did the book. And if you want to follow me on Whatnot, a lot of you guys probably already do, but this is my profile name on Whatnot. Okay, it's comics_with_Bueller. We're gonna kick these off tomorrow, and we're gonna be selling this copy, and we're gonna be selling it as a bundle with the Virgin copy. And so you're gonna get the Virgin copy and the regular copy for $20, just a flat out $20 plus shipping or whatnot. So you get both books. You get the Ninja Funk book, the regular trade dress, and the Virgin. Now let me tell you about the Virgin copy real quick, and I'm going to be totally honest with the Virgin copy. So it looks a little funny. It really does. But you know what? Instead of thinking of the negative, I thought about maybe something positive we can do on this. So let me show you the Virgin copy. So what's your guys' thoughts? My first thought when I saw the Virgin was it looks like an incomplete comic. Like like a third of the comic isn't done, but if you look on there, I mean, they take the title off and that's what it is. So it's an interesting cover style. Okay. So this is the Virgin cover. And like I said, we're selling them both together for $20, just a straight, flat out $20. Now, like I said, I wanted to look at it and think of a positive thing that we could do for that. And I'm like, looking at that, I'm like, well, that's a good place for a remark or something that you can get autographed or something like that. So what we're going to do, I went over to my mom's house, and she has a lot better handwriting than I do. And she's right-handed, I'm left-handed. I just smear it. So what we did, we put hashtags on all of them. And like this one is not all of them, but this one is hashtag coffee and comics. So there's 25 of these, and these will be autographed by myself, and I'll actually have Bob autograph it as well. So there's ones that say hashtag coffee and comics from our award-winning show that we did, and it'll have our autograph on there as well. And then I had her do live your best life, hashtag live your best life. And if you guys know, that's one of my catchphrases or my sign off on my videos, and I'll sign this as well. So thank you to my mom. There'll be 1 of 25 of these. So you get you can get your pick of the packs. You can get the pack, the Live Your Best Life pack, or your coffee and comics pack. We're also going to do, this is Was It Good? And these are all from little things that me and Bob would say from the show. And like I said, I'm trying to think of something kind of neat, something different to do on these. And like I said, there will be blank ones as well. So they're not all going to have the mark on. You'll have your choice. Well, I would sign that one as well. Something I say, what you going to do? So hashtag, what's you going to do? And it's a little bright, but you can see it on there. So we came up with these sayings that we're going to put on there, that we're going to put hashtags in the sayings, and we'll sign them. I was thinking about doing a Portland Comic Crew one as well, PCC, and have my buddies sign it and stuff like that. So there's going to be different options. There's going to be 25 options on there. And we thought about, let's see, hashtag you know what to do, and hashtag first five, final five. We were just thinking of some different ones that we can put on there, that some of the sayings that we used to say on the show. So anyway, I want to say thank you to my mom for doing those, and she'll do the rest of them. We'll number them 1 through 25, hashtag live your best life, and they'll be autographed as well. So I thought that looked kind of cool, and she has got, like I said, a lot better handwriting than I do. So anyway, that's what the regular one looks like. I do have these, and I do have the Virgin ones. And like I said, that's the profile name. If you want to go follow me right now, you can. I've already have 3 auctions or 4 auctions set up for this week. I'm going to be selling these on, and a bunch of other stuff. And I'll show you some other stuff here in a minute. But you can bookmark those for when you come in there. And I think if you sign up first, you get like a credit or something. I'm not sure how that works. Let's see here. This one is kind of cool. I'm excited to show this. Okay. And let me take down that banner real fast. Bronze Age, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping in here. Okay, so this happened, and I did not know that they were going to do this. I had no clue. And yes, this is going to be the first appearance of the shiny Bueller exclusive. Very cool. You guys, if you know me for any long period of time, I've always talked about the shiny goodness, and I finally now have a shiny foil exclusive cover of my very own. This is it right here, Ninja Funk #1. People have asked if that's my cat. It's not. It's the Ninja Funk cat. I can't remember its name, but if you want to think it's my cat, you can. I don't care. So anyway, the shiny exclusive is going to be available. There's very limited quantities. I'll tell you exactly how many. So basically, there was 80 of these printed of the shiny ones. I'm keeping 10 of them to give away to friends and family, and so there's only going to be 70 out there in circulation all around. I'm the only one who has these. Nobody else does have any of these books, so I'm the only place to get them, obviously. So there'll only be 70 available, and we'll see how it goes tomorrow when we do some of the auctions. But like I said, there's 80 printed. I'm keeping 10, a couple for myself, for my mom, my dad, for my kids and stuff like that. So 70 total will be on the market all around the world. So not very many, but very cool. My very first foil shiny cover looks pretty good and stuff like that. But that's not it. They also did this, and I wasn't expecting this at all. And this is pretty cool. So this is the Ninja Funk. This is the steel cover. If you guys have seen any of the steel books, this is the steel cover. Ninja Funk comics with Bueller exclusive. I will tell you this: they made 20. There's 20 of these that have been made. That's it. That's the 20 print count. It's a steel cover. You know, you can hear it. So there's only 20 of these. 2 of them I'm going to give to my kids. So my son gets one and my daughter gets one. So you take those 2 out of there. There's going to be 18 total that are going to be for sale for around the world. So only 18 total. My son Christian will have one. My daughter Paige will have one. And the rest, the 18, I'm not going to keep one for myself. They'll have a copy, so that's good enough. But it'll be 18 of these total for sale for around the world. So not very many of those. So if you're looking for the steel cover, I did not know they were going to do that. But there's only 20 of these total made, and only 18 will be available to the public. And like I said, with the shiny ones, there were 80 shiny ones made, and there will only be 70 available to the public. The rest are going to go to friends and family, mom, dad, stuff like that. So that's it. So these are available. I have a lot of the regular cover and a lot of the virgin cover. The regular one I have the most of. The virgin one is a couple hundred less. So I have plenty of those, and hopefully we can sell through those. Like I said, these were all made by Whatnot for me for free. They did it for free. They didn't charge me a thing. I know Whatnot gets a bunch of crap thrown their way, and so I just want to give them some props. They didn't have to do this at all. I don't know of anyone else they've done this before, to be totally honest, where there's no bill. They said they covered all the costs. They paid for the artist. They paid to get the books printed. They paid to have the extra ones. I originally only thought there was a 300 print run. I thought there was only 300 being made, and there's more than 300. Let's just say that, because they did the extra ones as well. So I want to say thank you to Whatnot for doing this for me. They didn't have to. There was no contract signed. There was no nothing like that. They just wanted to do this to help me out for the bus trip. And they thought this was a good way. And I agree. This was actually my idea for a concept of the cover. When they talked to me about doing a possible exclusive, there was a couple ideas I had. But the first one I had was, what's the most iconic comic book with a vehicle on it? And it was Action Comics #1. I said, why don't we replace the car with the bus, and then whatever character or book it goes for, we can do that. And it just so happened to work out with Ninja Funk that was something that they were going to do. So the concept was there before this book was, uh, uh, before it got tied to Ninja Funk. So that was pretty cool. They put me in the corner right there, as you can see, right there. That was something they did on their own. It's a really good copy of the Bueller bus. I gotta tell you, it's spot on as far as the detail on the bus itself, and so really cool. And I like I said, I just want to say thank you to them for doing this. They didn't have to do it. There was no contract, no nothing like that. And like I said, I get to keep the profits. So I mean, if it sells for on their thing for like $20, they get their fee or whatever it is, like the I don't know, a couple dollars here and there, but they're losing money hand over fist for doing these for me. So I just thank you to them for giving me the opportunity to have the Ninja Funk shiny goodness. It's pretty damn cool. I gotta say, I opened the box. I'm like, what is that? And totally kind of thrown back because I did not know that they were doing the shiny covers. I didn't know they were doing the virgin covers. I didn't know they were doing the metal covers. And sure enough, they're sitting in a box. I'm like, oh my God. And there's more boxes. So it's totally, um, I was surprised. I'll just tell you, I thought it was 300 total of just the virgin. Okay. I had 8 boxes sitting at my mom's house last night. And my mom's like, there's a bunch of boxes here. I'm like, 8 boxes. I go and I count them up. There are 750 or 800 regular covers, 800 of the regular Ninja Funk covers, trade dress, and 500 of the virgin ones. And then we have 80 of the shiny ones and 20 of the metals. So you're looking at about 1,400 books that they printed for me and just gave them to me for free. And said, here, you can do whatever you want with them. And if you want to sell them, you can sell them. If you don't want to sell them, you don't have to sell them. You can keep all the profits. And like I said, originally it was 300. It turned out to be 1,400 bucks. So that's a little bit of an investment that they put into these in order for me to have them and be able to, you know, raise some money for the bus. Now, when I'm out in the open, and if I find you and I have one of these on me, I just give it to you. That's how it works. That's how my exclusive works. If I run into you at a comic shop or if I run into you on the road and you're there, you get one for free. That's the way it goes. I don't care what it is. I just give you a book. I've already given a few of these away, and I gave one away to a guy yesterday at a comic shop. I went there to go buy some bags and boards. He's like, "Hey, you're Bueller, right?" And I go, "Yeah." And I was talking to him. He just moved in the neighborhood. I go, "Hey, give me a second." And I said, "Here's my brand new book. I literally just opened the box about 10 minutes ago. It's yours. You can have it. And you don't have to give me nothing for it." And that's how these are going to be if I see you on the road. They're going to be free. I'll give them to you to your hand. But we are selling a bunch of copies because obviously I don't get to go everywhere and I don't get to meet everybody. But I do meet a handful of people and stuff like that. So they're going to be on sale tomorrow. Check out my, let's see here. Check out the profile, the Whatnot profile, comics_with_Bueller. These are going to be the buy it nows. So they'll just be a flat out $20 for the trade dress and the virgin. You get both of them for $20, and then whatever the shipping calculates out to be or whatever that is. And then we'll have different sets. So you'll be able to get the hashtag was it good, hashtag live your best life, or hashtag coffee and comics, or just the regular one. If you don't want just a regular trade, obviously I have enough. So you'll have different options, and I'll be doing that throughout the week. But let me show you guys some other stuff I got, because during these auctions when I'm selling these, I'm going to be selling other books. I'm not just going to be selling these things. These are going to be the buy it now. It's going to be really easy for you to buy. But I bought some stuff that I'm going to be selling. And before I show you some of the books, I want to say thank you to my good sponsors over at Blackbox Comics for sending me a bunch of t-shirts. Ninja Caden, I got like a box of these t-shirts. So guess what? Not only if I run into you on the street and I give you a free comic book, I'm going to give you a free t-shirt as well. But look out, it's a blue. It's pretty cool. Ninja Caden. It's awesome. I got a bunch of them. So hopefully I run into some people and give them some free shirts. So not bad at all. My bus is freaking packed. There is so much stuff on this bus right now. There's comics everywhere. I gotta get rid of this stuff. I'm not kidding. There's too much here. Like I said, I was not expecting 1,400 books. The 1,400 books also means, hey, I need some Gemini mailers, so I got to order those. I got to order 1,000 Gemini mailers. I got to figure something out because it's getting pretty crowded in the bus right now. Let me show you some other stuff I got. This is really cool. I found this at for Black Friday, and this is just a trade paperback of the Death in the Family. But this is the first print. This is only $5, and they have this one, and they have the Dark Knight Returns, the Frank Miller trade paperback, also for $5 first print. And I bought that also and gave it to my son Christian. I said, you got to have it, you got to read it. After I reread this one, I'm going to give this one to him as well, because this is the death of Robin and everything. So I found that. I also picked this up, but some of you guys probably already got this. This is that hardbound copy of the Something Has Killed Our Children. The first volume, I think. Look at this thing. This thing's massive. It's heavy. Book 1. They have this at Tifa. Things from Another World for half off. So it was $30. I think regular 70 or something like that. So I got it for $30. And so I couldn't resist. I've sold my copies of this book, so this is nice to have this, to be able to read this. So God, I don't even have anywhere to put this stuff. Let's see. You just got that? Oh, that's awesome, man. I already have my copy that I've had for ever since it came out. And it looks like trash, but I love it. But I wanted my daughter, or not my daughter, but my son to have a copy as well. How much are the metal and foils going for, bro? Was talking to my brother. I don't know. I think I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, I was trying to do some research on how much metals go for, and they range anywhere from 100 to 200. I think I'm going to let you guys decide what they're going. I'll probably do auctions on the metal and foils and kind of see how that goes. Because also when I do the auction on the metal and foils, I'll probably have something to go with them as well. And because selling 18 foil or metals won't take very long. But I want to kind of spread it out to give people an opportunity that missed it, because there's so little. So if I do a couple here and a couple there and a couple there, over a couple weeks' time, give everyone an opportunity to get one that wants one. And same thing with the foil. So I'll kind of see where it lands. But I know for the regular one and the virgin one, I think $20 is a. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if you think that's too high. Or I wouldn't say. Yeah, just let me know if you think it's too high. $20, you get the regular and the virgin, so 2 comics for $20, and I think that's a pretty decent price. I don't want to. I've seen most of them are like $14.99 for the. It's usually like $14.99 for the trade dress, and like $20 for the virgin, or $30 for the 2-pack. And I was like, well, let's do I want to stick at the $20 price point. I think that's a fair price point for those 2 books. And so I don't, if I'm wrong, let me know. Barbarian, thank you so much. There's no way $20 is super fair, cheap even, awesome. Yeah, I don't want anyone to feel as though I'm price gouging. I've never seen variants go for, we've all seen they just have that variant go with M&M on it for a couple $100, cost the same to make that as it did these. And so I'm not gonna, do something like dumb like that, So I mean, I think $20 for both is a good deal, and I'm only going to sell them together. I think that's the best way to do it because, um, honestly, there's so many copies of this book, and I want to get them. I got to make space on the bus, so I figure if I sell 2 copies of the book, that's half the Gemini mailers I have to order, or something like that. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna keep it at $20, then whatever the shipping is, $4 or $5, and go from there. But like I said, the foil and the metal, I'm kind of gonna let you guys figure that out. We'll kind of go from there. So and then we'll know. So let me show you some other stuff I picked up. This stuff isn't for sale, but I just found it during Black Friday, and this is just hyper aware. This is a Joshua or Jonathan Hendrick title I didn't have, so I just wanted to read it. We did the interview. If you guys watched the interview, I talked to him just last week. TFA had a $1 sale in the back issues, so I got a couple things I hadn't read before. A Joker puzzle box. That's number 2. I think this is number 1. So there you go. They had they had copies of the Last Ronin. Number 1, number 2. This is different printing, like the 3rd or 4th printing, but these were $1. They had a stack of these for like $1. The 3rd and 4th printing, the Last Ronin, and here's number 2. These were also $1. So I picked those up to read those, and then I went to a antique shop, the same place I got the trade paperbacks, and they had some GI Joes. They weren't on sale or nothing, but these GI Joes are kind of hard to find. Number 128. I'm still trying to put together a GI Joe run. 126 and number 94. I think I already have that one. And then I got this one. It's called The 10th. I just like the artwork. It's nothing special, but it's an old Image 90s book with cool artwork. And then I got these, and then I felt kind of bad. These were in there. This is Kinetic. Number 2, it's autographed. And number 3, it's autographed. And number 4, it's autographed. This is an independent title, and this guy's been doing the con circuit for like 5 years. And I've known the creator of this for that long. And to see this book sitting in the 50-cent bin and autographed, I just bought them, just to have them. I already have them and stuff, a bunch of stuff signed from him, but I just wanted to get it. So give it a better home than sitting in the 50-cent bin, because I know how hard the guy worked. Let me show you guys some of the stuff I'm going to be selling over the next week on Whatnot as we're going through the Ninja Funks. So, as you guys know, I've been putting together a Spawn run, and while I've been putting together a Spawn run, I've actually got a bunch of extra stuff. So I'm going to sell all the extra spawns that I've had, been taking up my space. So I got a bunch of spawns that I'm going to be selling, and multiple copies of spawns, and we're going to start all these off at $1. They're extras to me, so they're not, I don't need them. There are some newsstands in here, I believe, but some I have multiple copies of. There's a newsstand right there. There's another one. There's that one. So yeah, I got tons of spawns. So I'm just kind of going through them fast, not really giving you a good look. But I got a whole short box full of spawns to get rid of, and might as well get rid of them because I know people like them. Let's see here. Yeah, here we go. More spawns. Look at this stuff. There we go. Maybe 27. These are all extras. I have all these. These are all extra. Oh, here's a great cover. Love that one. So this is the stuff I'm going to be auctioning tomorrow over the next week, while we're doing the buy it nows for the exclusives, and doing some giveaways as well, provided through some of my sponsors and stuff. Oh, look at that. Oh, she had a rough day. Is it chains around her neck? Yes, those are chains around her neck. Anyway, like I said, these are all extra. And I got really lucky in my hunts for spawns. So I always just buy them as I'm doing, and just, I buy them. I'm like, well, I don't know for sure if I have it. If I have it, no big deal. It's a spawn. People want them. So I know I can resell them. So I just buy them no matter what. There's 72. A lot I got from one place. This is cool. That'd be hard to get a high grade in that one. Look at all this stuff. Got multiples of spawn. Goodness. And then I got some newer ones. Obviously, I got doubles of newer ones as well. So quite a bit to choose from as we'll go through and sell off some of these. I'm making a mess right here. They're probably going to fall down. They're all in pretty good condition, too. I'd say most of them are close to near mint on here. The ones I just showed you. I'd say pretty much the majority of them are. So maybe a couple aren't, but I'll point that out as we sell them. Yeah, look at that. Number 2. Not bad. No number 1s. I only had one. I only have one copy of that one. I thought I had my shit together. I had a beer before the stores closed, but my kid had a stash of cigs for me as I forgot those. Okay. I have a few low 100s and a 199, but that's it for me. Yeah, those pretty much anything from 100 to 280 are just a pain to try to find, and they're spendy too. And I have a few that I picked up, but it's not a lot. What's in here? I don't even know. God, it's just there's so much going on right now on my bus. I don't even know what these are in this bucket. I gotta go through them. Oh, these ones. Look at this. This is the weirdest. I just bought these at the store the other day. Boof. What the hell is Boof? This is an old 90s series. I don't remember this at all, but I thought the artwork was fun, so I bought some Boof. I was with a couple of the Portland Comic Crew members at I Like Comics, and these were in the 50-cent box. But I just thought they were fun looking. Boof. They don't make them like they used to. Oh, yeah, this one. Oh, I don't know if so I finally found this one. And you guys probably, what's so big deal about that one? This is the very first comic book that me and Bob ever reviewed on the coffee show. We never had it. We never found a physical copy. And this is probably about 4 years ago. And I finally got a copy of it. And I got one for Bob as well. But this is the very first one we ever reviewed on the Coffee and Comic Show. And finally have one. So not bad at all. Oh, so this one is gross. Just burped. This one, I found this at the shop, and that was kind of cool. I think it's Gumma. It's got like a certificate and everything. I think it's like an independent thing. It was in the 50-cent bin, and so I bought that one, and it came, and then there was a regular one, and then they had issue 2 as well. I don't know what it is. And then I found a Things from Another World old exclusive for Angel. So Things from Another World, Angel. What else did I get? A couple Gunslinger spawns. Oh, I picked this one up for a good read. Agent of the World. number 1 and 2 for 50 cents a piece and stuff. So anyway, just some other books I picked up. Some of my stuff on my pull list. Still doing Walking Dead. You guys watch the Walking Dead series finale? I don't know about that. I did get this. That's the 8 billion. You can't even see it. Sorry. Oh my gosh. You guys can't even see it. It's the 8 billion genies number 1 LCS edition. Sorry, you can't see it. Anyway, luckily I've never needed to boof. Okay. You don't boof on Sundays. Has anybody of you guys seen that before? I've never even heard of it. Like Boof from Teen Wolf. Yeah, maybe. So I had to get it. It was just something kind of unique, and I wanted to pick it up. But let me show you guys this again before we wrap it up. So this is the original Ninja Funk exclusive that will be on sale tomorrow, starting tomorrow on my whatnot. It's comics _with Bueller. We're selling the 2-pack of the Virgin one. So you'll be able to get the Virgin and the trade dress for $20. Just like that. There'll be a few different versions of this. Like I said, because of I just think that looks weird, like how that is. Now, if you want just the regular one, there'll be an option to get just the regular one like this, not signed or anything, with this bundle. It's going to be $20. If you want to get the bundle with this and with one that has a hashtag on it, like what you're going to do, $20 and I'll sign it. And there's no difference for a signature. I don't do that type of thing. There's going to be the one is was it good, and these will all be numbered 1 through 25. Hashtag was it good. My personal favorite, hashtag live your best life, and I'll sign that. And you'll have these different options. Hashtag coffee and comics. I'll sign it, and also have Bob sign them as well. And so if you want to get anyone, I'll start out with 25 each of the bundles, and we'll just see which ones sell more. So you'll have different options, whatever you want. And like I said, if you just want the regular, trade dress and the Virgin with no mark or whatnot, that'll be available also. So, like I said, $20. We'll probably do a couple auctions on these to see, kind of gauge the interest in these, because I really don't know where to start them. So, I mean, I really don't know. The foils, I know they cost obviously quite a bit more to make. That's why they don't print as many. But having my first shiny cover, that's pretty. I'm pretty excited about that. I mean, if you guys like Barbarians, watched me for a long time. Descending Climax has too. I was talking the shiny cover up on year 1 of the comics with Bueller and how much I liked them and stuff. And it took 5 years, but I now have my own exclusive on there. And I'll show the metal one once again. And so you guys know, I mean, I only did 2 exclusives this year. Like I told you in the past, I don't want to do a lot. I don't want to just do exclusive after exclusive. So I literally I've done 2 this year. I did the Ninja Caden one, and I have a bunch of those left because I just gave that one away for free. I didn't even sell those. I sold a couple for charity, like 3 or 4 for Heroes Initiative, and the rest of them I've given them away. And those are for me to give away. So like I said, this is only my second exclusive this year. Obviously the year's almost over, so this is it. But this is the metal one. It's a metal cover. There's 20 of these made. There's going to be 2 that go to my kids. So 1 to my daughter, 1 to my son. So the other 18, I'm not keeping any myself. We'll go for the public, and we'll kind of see how the market decides. You guys decide the price, on these, what you think they're worth. Just, you send a bid in. If you don't want to pay that much, then don't. That's as easy as that. That's how that works. And we'll start off cheap and kind of see where it goes from there. But anyway, that's it right there. The shiny metal Bueller cover. This was never on my radar because this whole metal cover thing is new to me. They're kind of cool. I got a couple from Dynamite, and they're pretty awesome. Like I said, I did not know they were going to do that, and it just kind of caught me off guard. Same thing with the shiny ones. I didn't know they were going to do the shiny covers, and they did. These are only available through me. Nobody else has these. Um, I might give some away to some of my friends and stuff, and do like a little swap or something down the road. Um, but none of the shiny or the metal ones. Um, but really, I'm the only one who has these, and like I said before, Whatnot flipped the bill. They paid for every cent to get these made. They paid for the artist, they paid to print them, everything involved from the very beginning to the shipping to my place. They flipped the bill and said, "You can keep all the profits." That's a direct quote. I can show it to you in writing. And they went above and beyond. So hats off to Whatnot. Thank you so much for doing that. We're going to sell these. We're going to raise some money for the bus, get things ready to go back up on the road. This was delayed. Like I said, I did not know if it was going to come out. Those missing things I did on Instagram were true. I didn't know where they were. I didn't even know for sure if it was actually being made. And so luckily they were. Um, but my goal is to get back up on the road because these did take a little bit longer. I was planning on leaving tomorrow, but since I just got them, I'm gonna have to go through the process of selling them and getting them out there and ordering some boxes. So I got to stay put where I'm at for probably about, I'd say, a week to a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, depending on how it goes. Which is fine. I don't mind sticking around. The weather's kind of getting cold and stuff, but I'm really looking forward to hitting the road again. But obviously, I got to get rid of some of this stuff before I do. And now that I have them, I'm not just going to be sitting there waiting because that's all I've been doing for this last month is waiting. And as you guys see, I don't know if you noticed, these are Air comics as well. And you're like, what do you mean they're Air? Well, these were Ninja Funk was originally planned to be out in October of 2022. Now, they didn't make that date, but this was already the cover that was printed because of the date, how they have it on Action Comics on display on the thing. They did it the same way. Okay, as you can see on the back, it says November 2nd, 2022. So it didn't not come out in October 2022, but the proof was already done. And so this is, I don't know if you want to call it an air comic or whatever it is, but that's not actually the release date of the book. The release date section on the back came out November 1st or 2nd. So, a little bit of trivia there, I guess. Let's see here. Yes, sir. We were just sitting at yesterday. And I go, I think my books got here. We were having coffee, me and Damien and John and Bob. And sure enough, they were sitting there. Yes, yeah, the Barbarian. If you get them signed, that's all the ones. Like I said, there'll be different options for ones. So like if you buy all the ones that have the hashtags on them like this, they're all going to be signed. Okay, and so you'll have different options. They're already signed. They'll have the different hashtags on them. They'll be just the blank ones, all the same price, no difference. In signing, that's not how it works. So if, I'll sign them on there. This is the perfect one to get signed. Perfect space on there. And if you want me to, that'll already be on there. I'll sign them all and stuff, and then you can just pick which ones you want. So, but yeah, they'll be good to go. Put it on eBay, bro. Then I can butt one. I think you meant buy one. Well, you know what, Steve? I'll I'll see that. I gotta be fair and kind of give Whatnot their fair shake. Okay. If there's something where you're not doing Whatnot or Whatnot, you really want one, I can probably just sell it directly to you or something like that. I don't want that to be a norm because, like I said, they did flip the bill, and they'll at least get a little percentage back when they do their fee or whatnot. It's not a lot, It's like 8% or something. So $1.80. It costs more than $1.80 to print, these books and stuff, each one. So I want to give them a fair shake to at least recoup something. And so I'm going to put them on Whatnot, and then maybe down the road. But keep, if you don't get it on there, Steve, then maybe I'll just do something directly to you, or I might include them in Bueller boxes if I have to get rid of some comics. That's what I did with some of the Ninja Caden books. It was an extra throw in with a Bueller box. So I never bought through Whatnot. It's fairly easy. It's pretty much, yeah, I would say so. You pretty much just enter your information in like you would do for anything: name, address, your payment method that you use, and that's about it. Pretty common, whatever website you go to and buy something online, it's pretty much the same process. The nice thing is, and the one thing I like about how the Whatnot works, they have all your information. So I've done a lot of auctions on YouTube, and it's been great. But there's been times when it's hard to verify the person, or they didn't pay and all that stuff, and you're kind of jumping through hoops trying to make things work. On Whatnot, they already have you in there in the system. If you bought it, it's good because your card's on file or anything. So it kind of takes all that the logistics department out of the picture for me, which I'm not good at that type of thing, to be honest. I want a Bueller remark in the void. Okay. Which my mom, I tried to get my mom to draw a coffee cup. She wouldn't do it. Air Spatus is $49.99. Take their money. There you go. Metals are $99.99 at least. They could, if they get up to that point, I looked on there. I think this book is pretty special. To be honest, and there's a lot of exclusives out there, and they're just, they're covers of other covers and stuff, and they look great. But this one is a lot more personal than any other exclusive that's out there. I mean, that's my house. That's literally my house on the front of the book, and it's being wrecked by a freaking cat, and I'm on the cover. So I think that's a little more special than some of the other ones. Not taking anything away from, but I'll just say this is the best one out of the 50 different ones there are. Um, they're okay, but this one is better. They all got a head start on me. The book came out 4 weeks ago, and here I'm just now getting the book. They all got the head start, and we were selling them 4 weeks ago when the hype was at the highest. I got to make some hype my own. I'm doing this stupid thing, running around in the woods, trying to find these things, and I almost fell over. But you know what? Like I said, it's special. I think there is something special to these. It's more personal than the other ones. And you know what? I think my battery's about ready to die here. So I got to wrap this up. Let me double check here. I'm getting down there. But, like I said, all the profits go to help me out and to keep me on the road. So it's pretty cool. Travis, brother, why not sell your book with people? I want one. eBay was here before, whatnot. Put one up. Steve, I think I gave you a pretty good explanation. I understand where you're coming from. And I want Whatnot to get a chance to at least get some of the money back, because they literally paid for everything. And it'd be really kind of crappy thing for me to do, to take the books that they made and paid for and sold it on their competing platform. You understand what I'm saying? So that's kind of the way I look at it. There's no, I mean, I could, there's no written thing. I can do whatever I want with these. I mean, literally, if I decided to just sit on them and do nothing, that's fine. They wouldn't have said it. They said you can do what you want with them and stuff. So there's no written thing on them or whatnot. As a person, thinking what's the best thing to do, what I just said, to me, that's the best thing to do. not take an item that they made and paid for and sell it on their competitor's platform. In my book, it just it's not something I would feel comfortable doing. So, you know what, Steve? There's a lot of people out there that kind of give them a hard time, and I get it. And I'm not sitting here and saying they're perfect because they're not. They made some mistakes, but I do know some of the good things that they've done behind the scenes that doesn't get talked about a lot. And know that if you do decide to buy from me, you're buying from me. And yeah, I'm selling them on Whatnot, but the money is going to help me out. Okay, to do that. I'm not trying to sit here and tell you that these are going to be worth a lot of money. That's not what I do. Um, they're worth what you're willing to pay for them and stuff. So, I understand that people have a problem with Whatnot. For me, they've always, I'll put it to you this way, they've always fulfilled their obligation to me. They've never not said what they were going to do. Sometimes the timing is off, and that comes with a business growing as fast as they did, but they never left me hanging. They've always come through, and for what they said they were going to do, what I agreed to do, they've done it. Now, sometimes the ideas got a little bit bigger and they were just stuff we talked about and it didn't come, but the stuff that we agreed on and they're in writing, they've come through every time. So, my hat's off to them. They didn't have to do any of this. I don't trust myself on it. Like I said, these are going to be buy it nows, and they'll just be you just literally you just click on it, you buy it now, and be easy as that. And I ship them to you in my lovely shipping method and all that good stuff. Let's see. You know what? I do that. I have used that code many times. That's funny. RIP platform. Stop selling Mafia, killing it with Whatnot. Old school. Here not into Whatnot. BS. RIP platform. Like I said, Steve, I'm sorry you feel that way, buddy. And I'm not saying. Yeah, hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from. Let's see. No, Comic Journey, I am up as well. The problem is I can't sell one to me on eBay. Yeah, I'm not going to. I don't even. Well, for one, I don't even have an eBay store, and I haven't done eBay in probably 12 years. And so I never liked doing eBay when I did it, and I'm not going to do it now. And so I don't have an eBay store, and I don't have any things on eBay. Like I said, I think I explained it pretty good. I'm sorry that you feel that way, but like I said, if it comes down to it, and if you want me to sell you one directly, and I appreciate that, but I would probably do something like that. But I'm not going to go open an eBay thing to sell. It would just be a shitty thing to do. Let's just put it to you that way. And I'm not trying to be a jerk, but it would just literally be, hey man, thanks for making these books for me, and thanks for putting out thousands of dollars. I'm gonna go sell them on your competitor's platform. I'll see you next time. As a person who I am, that's not something I would do, and I have my own uh, morals and values, and that would go against my morals and values. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm not trying to be a jerk about it, but it is what it is. All right, I literally got 6% left on my battery, so I better call it good. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for giving me an opportunity to show these guys to you and everything. And they're pretty cool. And like I said, we'll do something special. So join me tomorrow on there. And that's at 2:30. This is where did I put that? The whatnot profile comics underscore with underscore Bueller. You can just go there, you sign up. That's my thing. I already have the auctions listed on there, what time they're going to be, and you can just come and hang out. I'm going to actually be streaming from my local coffee shop. So they'll be making coffee in the background while we're doing the selling some of these books and getting the buy it nows and all that stuff. So it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. I appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. Appreciate you guys kind of putting up with me with this whole little gimmick thing on my Instagram. I'm actually having fun doing that stuff, and I might do some more because I might just travel and kind of pretend like I found more. I have them all now, but they were missing, and they are now at their home. So it's pretty cool. All right, everyone. Appreciate you hanging out tonight. Hopefully, you had a great Thanksgiving. And you know what? Thanks for everything. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to live your absolute best life or your best life. You know what to do. I'll see you guys soon. All right. Bye.